Well, wrestling fans, welcome back to the show. We got a bonus episode for you this week of Pro Wrestling Weekly. We said we couldn't wait a week. AEW released the footage last night on Dynamite. Absolutely crazy stuff. It's like someone has handed this crowd a spade and just let them start digging, and it's just absolutely crazy. It seems like every move they make is just digging them deeper in terms of the stupidity of how things go and stuff like that. It's madness. We got to look at the footage. It was a big lot of nothing really. No audio on it. Perry stands up to CM Punk, moves into the picture. CM Punk throws I think it was a right that he threw. Then he went in for a choke, which you can't really see. There's bodies covering and stuff like that. Joe runs over, breaks it all up. CM Punk nearly goes through the gorilla position there where all the computers and stuff are all there controlling the show and stuff like that. Then he kind of moves to the right and you get a kind of I presume he was going mad at Tony Khan, who was out of the shot. That's what it looked like. But certainly everything that he spoke about in Ariel Helwani comes true in this. And I'm not too sure. Tony Khan mentioned that he was releasing the footage because he wanted to drive attention to Dynamite and the Dynasty pay-per-view that's coming up. I think looking at this footage, it might have done the absolute opposite. I think you might get a little bump last night on Dynamite because people might have wanted to watch it. But I think once they watched it, you might get that Tony Schiavone moment. And we've seen Tony Schiavone's reaction to it. But you might get that Tony Schiavone WCW reaction when he gave away the result for Mick Foley winning the world title. I think people might have switched off. And I think even the most staunch AEW fans out there would be a little bit bewildered by this move and stuff like that, and probably a little bit embarrassed by what they've seen. We also had Will Ospreay coming out having a dig at Triple H, talking about him grinding up to the boss's daughter and all this kind of stuff and all, and talking about his grind and what he knows about it and all that kind of stuff. So people are getting super sensitive out there at the moment. I get the feeling that Punk and Triple H are having a lot of fun pushing these buttons at the moment because they're finding it very easy to get these reactions. But yeah, I mean, the big winner out of this for me is Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre has been given a couple of months worth now of stuff that he can use in his promos and stuff like that and all. So for me, Drew's the big winner. But it's nothing new and nothing like what we didn't expect and stuff like that. The Bucks chose not to voice over it. They didn't release any audio on it. So it's just so strange. And then Punk obviously on Instagram posting mission completed and all this kind of stuff. It just goes to show how they're poking fun at it really, and it's so easy for them, and Tony's so reactory to it. We hear this morning now that anyone posting the video and stuff like that, it's getting taken down. So really it's not generating the publicity. If you really wanted to drive attention to Dynamite and to the Dynasty pay-per-view, you would want this to go viral and everyone to be talking about it and everyone to sharing it. And I think they kind of got badly advised, because essentially what it did was it confirmed what CM Punk had said, which is not really what you want to be doing really at a situation where you're coming from a position of weakness and you're trying to gain a position of strength. So yeah, it was interesting, but let us know your thoughts on it. But not an overly interesting or flattering video really, you know. Like I was interested to see what it was, but I think what I seen was probably what I was expecting. But yeah, AEW today I'm sure will be very disappointed as well in the reaction to this, because a lot of people have found this just utter laughable at this stage and probably comedic. And you're going to see a lot of that coming through over the next couple of days, content-wise and stuff like that. Does it help or hamper the Dynasty pay-per-view? Probably hampers it. Certainly won't help it in the way that they thought it was. We had Edge coming out firing shots. We've had Ospreay coming out firing shots. So certainly they're consumed by AEW. And it's true what people are saying at the moment. The biggest AEW stars at the moment are actually working in WWE. And that's scary when you think about it for AEW going into the future. Let us know your thoughts. AEW All In footage released, Jack Perry, CM Punk. What did you make of it? As always, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button and drop a like on the video. And we will talk to you again real soon.